this is Charlie from Adventures with Charlie, and today I went to the cinema to see the film which I'll be reviewing today, Spider-Man No Way Home. Set after Spider-Man Far From Home, we see how Peter is struggling with his Spider-Man life more than ever. Now everybody knows his secret. But it's not just affecting him, it's affecting the ones that already knew. Look, Aunt May, Ned, Ed and MJ. To make sure everything goes back to normal, Peter goes to Doctor Strange to see if he can find and do a spell that will erase everyone's memory that he was Spider-Man. But the plan backfires and release says villains from all the other Spider-Man movies. And that's all I can go into without getting into spoilers, as from the trailers, everyone knew that the Spider-Man villains from the other movies would return. When I saw the teaser for this movie, the trailer for this film back in August, I was immediately hyped. It looked awesome. So it was understandable why it was the most viewed trailer in its first 24 hours after it came out. And after watching the movie for myself today, I've got to admit, the hype is real. If you've seen people hype for this movie, it is understandable as soon as you see it. Because this is a really great movie. So let's get into the cast of characters. I say that this film gives Peter Parker the most development out of the other two films. As he's struggling with both of his own life as a teen and his Spider-Man life more than ever, but it also means that things would have to be sacrificed, especially his chance to get into a good college. It's just suitable for him. The ones that already knew before everyone else found out, like his girlfriend MJ, his best friend Ned, his assistant Happy, and his Aunt May, will give their support to Peter in their own way, to cheer him on and show what they mean in Peter's life. The only other main hero that gets any attention here is with Doctor Strange. Also known as Stephen, where he knows more about this spell out than Peter does. And after the whole spell messes up, he wants to make sure that the whole spell goes back right to the way it was, and that none of this actually happened. And then there are the villains from the past Spider-Man movies. Seriously, if this was the main reason for you guys to want to watch this film, you will not be disappointed. As all those villains are there, and they give you a great time. From the nice live performance of Green Goblin to the fun an electrifying performance by Jamie Foxx with Electro, to the great mechanics of Doc Ock. Also, the villains here feel very developed, both in their own way. Giving another reason why everyone in the film would really like them. If I did have to have a problem with the characters, though, it would be that there are some scenes that could have been unlike much quicker. I can't really go more into the characters for spoiler reasons, but there were some scenes where I felt like that the character I should have sped up the conversation, as they do feel like they do talk a bit too much. But other than that, these are some strong characters, and the actors prove it. I already mentioned Jamie Foxx's performance, but all the other villains do a great job. Even the people that have been in the other two Spider-Man films, like Tom Holland and Zendaya, they still keep their wonderful performances as Peter and MJ respectfully. It shows that they love these characters and would want to make sure that how they do them is that they do them in the best way they can. And then there's the movie story. I was immediately hooked on the idea for this story. A multiverse idea, here with Peter making a mistake, and not to mention how it's continuing after the post-credit scene from Far From Home. Oh yeah, it sounded like an amazing story, and when I saw it for myself, the story was amazing. It was really well executed. I think what I liked the most about this story is how it gave some good character development. I already mentioned it with Peter, but so with the other characters, even the villains that were in the past Spider-Man films get some nice, well-needed development to their character. That feels definitely well needed, and actually can make the experience better. Another thing that makes the film engaging is that it can have some very dramatic scenes. While yes, this is a superhero movie and it focuses on the action, it's not afraid to get into the more dramatic side, and have some moments be quite intense, and or just pretty dramatic, where you can actually feel sorry for Peter or his friends in the situation. And it also offers a bit of humour, which it actually was a surprise to me that the film was actually pretty funny. There were a few jokes in the film that was made, and I actually got a bit of a laugh from each of them. They were well timed, and they didn't feel like they were bringing the movie down. If I did have a problem with the story, it's similar with the characters, as there are some scenes that feel like they could be much simpler, but they seem like to drag on. Because there are a few scenes in this film that could have lasted like 2 or 3 minutes, but it actually feels like you're watching them for more like around 5 or 6 minutes. In it, they could have shortened a few scenes, in the runtime, and not much would have changed, but that doesn't really stop the story for me. And then there are the visual effects. This movie is great to look at. I mean, I knew that coming in, but after watching the film, there are some great visuals in this thing. I don't know what the best part of the visuals are, because everything about them are really well executed. This is made with some of the gear, the costumes. They're very very well detailed, put up properly on the characters, and show some great abilities in the action scenes, which I'll talk about out in a minute. This is mostly used with some of the villains. It's like stock Ox mechanical gear. Yeah, there are also some really good special effects in this movie. I mean, there are lots of times the film used special effects. Again, like the gear for the villain. There's like Sandman and showing of him as a creature of sand. And or Electro when he shoots his electric blade. Out as a powerful threat. Yeah. It also gets into some great backgrounds around the movie. Mainly with the city of New York, of how it can have a big scale for the action. And also with the implement, almost like in Peter's house, all show a nice skill. Able to Doctor Strange's place. But where the visuals really shine, like with any Marvel movie, are the action scenes. That's where all the elements of the visuals come together and make a film that's great for the eyes if you want some good action. Trust me, if you wanted a good action flick, then you should just watch the visuals of this film, because the visuals really show how intense the action can be. You can feel very on board with it from point A to point B. So overall, I had a feeling that this was going to be an amazing film after the teaser was dropped. And then the second trailer that was released in November quickly showed that this was going to be awesome. And I'd say that this movie is both amazing and awesome. Spider-Man No Way Home is an incredible end to this English MCU trilogy. While there are a few scenes that can drag on, it more than makes up for it with a highly engaging story, phenomenal visuals, some great acting, and very well developed and memorable characters. No surprise that fans of all the Spider-Man movies will definitely love this, but I say that this is an absolute must-watch for anyone. Maybe you will have to watch some of the other Spider-Man films to get a bit of an understanding of what's going on, especially with the last one, so you can understand and the whole feature. But but no matter how you feel on our web thing, you'll swing on in for an awesome time, which is why I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10. A very incredible movie to everyone's favourite web-slinging Spider-Man. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace. Bye.